Hello, my friends. My name is Nina. This channel is about spirituality and personal development mixed in with a bit of tarot. If this is something you resonate with, feel free to subscribe and be sure to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload more readings. Hello, everyone, and welcome in. So the message we are channeling today is going to be a broken heart reading for the sign of Scorpio. If you want to skip straight to the message, there will be a timestamp below in the description box. For rules on how to receive tarot messages here on YouTube, please check below as well, guys, especially if you're confused. I've laid it all out down there. For your full tarot scope, be sure to check your moon, your rising, your Venus. Other placements will give you other messages. Now, before we jump in, I'm going to clear the space. I'm going to set the intention. During this time, I invite you to clear your own thoughts, set your own intentions by thinking of a specific person or asking a question you have on your mind. So let's dive in. Spirit, guides, Archangel Uriel, Raphael, and Michael, I call upon you. Thank you for allowing the opportunity, clairvoyance, and insight to channel these messages. Please allow a clear message to come through to those who need it. Please protect me, the seeker, and the space from any negative entities. Thank you again, Spirit, guides, archangels. Amen. All right, Scorpio, so we're going to dive right into the energy. First, going to tap into the energy surrounding you, the energy surrounding your person. We'll get into what's challenging this between the two of you. Then we'll dive a little bit deeper into your person's energy. And in this portion of the message, we're going to look at what their perception of the challenge is. Their next move is going to be anything hidden that you need to be made aware of and where this is headed if you stay in this energy. I'm going to clarify throughout the message. I'll pull a few cards at the end for advice. If it's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. Decisions, decisions. Scorpio, this is a very clear message for those of you that need to hear it. I do feel like there is a sense of betrayal, a sense of loss. Now, remember, guys, the roles can be reversed. But how it's coming out here, Scorpio, is the betrayal is coming from your person's side. It's almost as if maybe you were juggling or indecisive about choosing this person, and so they decided to walk away because they felt a sense of betrayal, because maybe they thought that you were still playing the field or going back and forth. Now, whether that's really what was going on, I do feel like there were some things that were hidden. There were some secrets that were kept. And I do feel here, it's almost as if like it was a game up until the point when they walked away. The energy surrounding you, Scorpio, and again, the roles can be reversed, is the King of Wands, the Three of Coins, and the Five of Swords. So it's like, and this is a conflicted energy, right? Trying to make this work or fighting against each other, going against the grain. A lot of times this will be like tit for tat, one up, getting even. Like when I see this Five of Swords card in my readings, it's like a person that's trying to get even with the other person, but there's no winner in this scenario, because even if you feel like, haha, I got them, in the end, they chose to walk away. Now, I do feel like this is having to do with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's the energy that's coming out heavily in this reading. We also have Scorpio energy with the Death. Now, your person's energy here, Scorpio, is they've walked away. I feel like this person has moved forward from this challenge and honestly feel like they've chosen to move forward from this challenge without you. And that's where the conflict comes in. That's where the challenge comes in. Now, remember, Scorpio, this person does feel a sense of betrayal. So, and maybe you didn't necessarily betray them. That's how they're viewing this because of the secrets that were kept, the things that were hidden. Part of the challenge, or the challenge, is this, the secrets. This person walked away, chose to end this because of the things that they didn't know, that they couldn't see, that you weren't telling them. Now, maybe their perception of this was way worse than what it actually was. I do feel like this ending, it caused you to have a different perspective on relationships. I will say that. I also feel like there's a yearning to be around this person. So before we dive any deeper into this person's energy, let's clarify all of this information for you, Scorpio. Now, again, if you guys find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. We're going to start here with the King of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. For Scorpio's energy, what do my Scorpion friends need to know? You feel an intense connection with this person. You feel like this is your person. Like this is a person who you envision spending your life with. Again, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I do feel like you want to make this work, but it's almost like there's this inner conflict, like, and here's the thing, Scorpio, sometimes when we love a person, the sacrifices that we make aren't normally things that we would do. We choose to sacrifice, to compromise because we love this person. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. I will say, Scorpio, there is an intense connection here between you and this person, whether this is because you and this person have known each other for a long time. For some of you, there is a soul tie, soulmate or twin flame connection here. Six of Cups tells me that you guys don't only know each other in this lifetime, but have lived past lifetimes. That's what that card symbolizes. That's what that card really represents. It's like living lifetimes together. Now, again, we have the moon on the bottom of the deck. This is things that are hidden. This is secrets. This is like the unknown. Let's clarify the moon, the death, and the Nine of Pentacles for the challenge. If you want this to work, Scorpio, there's some work that needs to be done. And it's not bad. It's not terrible. Simply being more open with your emotions and how you feel. The moon is also representative of emotions. So I honestly feel here, Scorpio, that even if there were secrets, things that were hidden, ultimately the reason why you weren't being completely honest or upfront with whatever was going on was because of your emotions, your feelings. Now, how do we overcome that? You can overcome that easily, Scorpio, by just being more open with your emotions. And maybe that's going to start with friends and family members first. Maybe that's not telling this person exactly how you feel or what you want to tell them, but practicing that vulnerability with somebody you feel safe with first. Okay, building up to the point of being able to tell this person. I do feel, honestly, Scorpio, this person is still healing. They haven't, even though the Eight of Cups is them walking away, I feel like they're still looking back, to be honest with you. They still look back on this connection, questioning too. There's definitely a mirroring vibe that's going out here. So just keep that in mind, that even if they're pushing you away or seeming like they're not talking, that they still think about this connection. Okay? So take this time right now and practice being open emotionally and healing those parts of yourself that you're trying to hide. Because, guys, it's easy to talk about the easy emotions, right? I feel happy, I feel love, I feel joy, this is fun. It's a lot more difficult to talk about those emotions when a person makes us feel abandoned, when a person makes us feel left, when a person makes us feel not worthy, right? So what is your person's perception of the challenge here, Scorpio? We have the Queen of Pentacles coming out. This is a self-care card, so we're going to put this back in and see if it comes back out. But I do feel like this person is definitely taking care of themselves right now, recalibrating their energy, grounding themselves, trying to find a more stable position. Okay, Scorpio's person's perception of the challenge. Please and thank you, Spirit. With that death energy, Scorpio, there is a significant lesson to be learned here. Okay, and what I will say with that is, if this is your person, you compromise. There's compromises that are made. If this is your person, it's okay to be open and vulnerable because this person is on your team. However, if there's this betrayal energy, this not trusting one another, how do you feel safe? See what I mean? Your person's perception of the challenge, Scorpio, the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Five of Wands. Not talking. I also feel like they feel like they're competing for your time. Whether this is a third-party energy, maybe you work a lot, they feel like there's not enough time in the day. You guys don't spend enough time together. Eight of Swords tells me that there's an energy of overanalyzing, overthinking, always worrying about the outcome, and it's becoming too much, too burdensome. They are also probably in this energy of overthinking, overanalyzing, worrying about the outcome because there's an energy of withdrawal. So let's look at this person's next move here, Scorpio. I do feel like there is like this emotional void. Like your person at one point was probably very expressive with how they felt, the good and the bad. Probably a good lesson, hard lesson for you to learn. But I do feel here now there's like this discontent feeling. Like they probably don't express emotions, either happy or sad. Like their emotions are turned off. It's because of them feeling like they're fighting for this all the time. They never feel comfortable or stable in this relationship. It's like there's always something. Does it make sense? This person's next move is definitely withholding their energy. I feel like they're spending a lot of time with friends. Right now, they're just focusing on lifting their spirits. They may be having new relationships, meeting new people. With the Ace of Wands, I really don't feel like it's anything serious. If anything, Scorpio, I feel like this person is more focused on money, more focused on building back friendships, and finding themselves in a more stable position, right? Stabilizing their energy. For some reason, I feel like at the end of this, it was very explosive, very resistant. Like you guys were always bunting heads, going against each other. Okay? So let's look at anything hidden here that Scorpio needs to be made aware of. Spirit, please and thank you. Anything hidden that Scorpio needs to be made aware of. Decisions. So Scorpio, there's that Two of Pentacles again. This person is having a hard time walking away. That's what this is telling me. They're still up in the air about this decision that they've already made. Okay. Again, the King of Swords, this is like them being like emotionless, like looking at this without emotion, like very intellectual, looking at this very practically, very intellectually, like, does this align with my future? Really weighing their options and seeing, like, is this something that I can endure long term? Emperor in the reverse is like somebody trying to have control over the situation. So I don't know if this is you, Scorpio, if this is your person, but I feel like there is a need to let go of the control. And here's why. If you guys are truly, honestly meant to be together, like this is your twin flame, let's say, and you guys right now are in separation. If you guys are meant to be together, the universe will bring you guys back together. Nothing is going to be able to stop it. However, if you and this person weren't meant to be together, there will be times of joy and happiness and stability, and then there's always going to be times of resistance. It's always going to be something. You're not going to know which is which without this separation. So take some time with yourself, enjoy the journey, gain that internal clarity on your life perspective and what you want your personal outcome to be with or without a person, and then align yourself with the person that's meant to be in alignment with that. A lot of times we get into these relationships and we find that that person really isn't in alignment with our future, with what we want our future to be like. For example, let's say that you want to be a healer, a yoga instructor. You meditate and you're into personal development and you want a very calm, stable, help other people to heal from their trauma as well. And let's say this person is like a stunt person where they like to go skydiving and they like to have the adrenaline rushes and they're always traveling and trying to do these fun, extreme sports, having this chaotic lifestyle. And maybe even while they're going and having these extreme sporting events, like when they're winding down with their friends, they're drinking and they're indulging in other things. Think about how different, and I'm not saying they couldn't work, but they are very different types of lifestyles where each person is going to have to make a lot of compromises to come together. Now, let's say you're on the path of a healer and you come in contact with another person who is on that same path or similar path of a healer, of a shaman, of a Reiki master, of a yoga instructor, but they're into the healing, the self-care, you see what I mean? How there's going to be less compromises needing to be made for those two as opposed to the extreme sporter and the yoga instructor. So just keep that in mind. I'm not saying that they can't work by any means. Opposites do attract. It has happened. All I'm simply saying, Scorpio, it's easier for you to align yourself with somebody who has the same vision long term, has the same goals, has the same aspirations. Let's tap into the other influences here. Are there any other influences that Scorpio needs to be made aware of, Spirit, in this challenge, this separation? Please and thank you. So this is air energy, the Knight of Swords. But like I was telling you, Scorpio, this person is not interested in any relationship right now. You notice there's not a lot of cups on the table. This person is really focused on healing, on recalibrating their energy, on aligning themselves with their purpose, with their path. I feel like with the Nine of Wands, there's probably some sort of anxiety, maybe even some mental distress that this person is having to like go out in nature, calm themselves. And maybe they've even sought external help, but I do feel like this person is very guarded. They're protecting their heart, they're protecting their energy. The same as they're not interested in a relationship with you, they're not interested in a relationship with anyone else. So let's pull a few cards here for where this is all headed and the outcome and advice to overcome that. Ten of Cups. It's a good sign, Scorpio. So we're seeing here through this situation, through this challenge, this separation, that you and this person still have a lot of love for one another. All the cups right at the end. See what I mean? You and this person still have a lot of love for one another. I honestly feel like this separation was meant to happen, and here's why. It's part of the process in a twin flame journey to go through a separation with your twin flame, because that's the part where you realize that this is your person. Ultimately and truly. And guys, I'm getting ready to put out a twin flame reading. So if that's something that's resonating for you, you might want to check that out. But I feel here, Scorpio, that this is like closing out a chapter and moving forward into a new positive journey. And I do feel like it's with this person. Six of Cups. I will say that this is going to be a separation. Eight is coming out prominently in this reading. So I would say 8 weeks, 8 months. I wouldn't say 8 years. It's not that serious. But I do feel like there needs to be a significant amount of separation for you both to kind of come into yourself, figure yourself out, and come back together stronger. Okay, that's definitely what's coming out here in this reading. Again, even though this person is showing or not talking, they're showing you that they're walking away. They're still analyzing. They're still looking back on this, contemplating, questioning. Let's pull out some romance angels to sum up your reading, Scorpio. For most of you that are resonating, this is a soul tie in separation. And you're going to need confirmation if this is your twin flame. Okay. This is because twin flame journeys are very rare. More and more they're coming together, especially recently. I've seen a lot of twin flame journeys, twins finding their twin flame because the collective consciousness is healing. And that's part of the process, right? That's actually the reason why twin flames are placed on this planet, is to help raise the vibration of the collective consciousness. And on the bottom of the deck, we have reconciliation. Beautiful, beautiful. So, reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. Then we have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. True love, this is a romance of a lifetime. Healing family issues, your love life benefits from forgiving your parents, and this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Then Scorpio, as you're getting clear on what you want your life to look like with or without this person, through that process, that's how you are going to find that this person is in more alignment with your future than what you actually envisioned. So, take some time with yourself. You're going to benefit from that process. Seduction. So be mindful of seduction, guys. You don't want to get caught up in anything that's superficial. Okay, so seduction says attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. Then we have ascending, transcending obstacles, new phase, learning, expansion, preparing for union. We have palm tree, This is stability, security. You see, this person is seeking more stability. Meeting, conversing, savoring the moment. Beautiful, beautiful. I definitely feel like this person is seeking more stability. It's like they enjoyed it when it was fun and flirty and chaotic. It's like now this person wants to settle down, is the energy that's coming out here. So there's a little bit of a power struggle that's going on here right now. I do feel like there is soul tie energy coming out here. So twin flame, soulmate energy present here in the reading. I do feel like you and this person are meant to be together. It's coming out. So trusting the process is going to be important, and taking this time with yourself through the separation. So when you and this person come back together, you're ready. You're balanced, you're whole, you're healed, and you're healthy. So Scorpio, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this month. Thank you guys for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. Also, be sure to check out Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Facebook and Instagram will tell you when I go to events. So if you want to come and see me in person, that's the best place to follow. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for sharing time and space with me. And I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.